I returned while they were eating supper at the table, seated side by side upon their special stool. So I said when they were finished with their whole wheat toast and spinach, we should go back to the secret room that had been constructed recently to be conductive to the force that grew around the twins. Once inside, we all admired its silver gleaming pointed spire that rose into the center of the room. Up and up towards the ceiling, gracefully it stretched, not yielded to the confines of the smallish room. For it pierced an open circle and vanished deep into the murky night that held its crown somewhere above. The room had been an inspiration to the twins that I had taken, building it of wood and tile and chrome, and they would sit inside for hours while the rain dripped down the tower, sitting on a bench around its base. But this time we were not there for inspiration, but to bear our other sides and feel the kiss of flesh. Take your clothes off, I commanded, like a bold and common bandit basking in a feeling of control. I was standing back behind them with a length of line to time once their nakedness had been revealed. Kneel, I said, becoming heated, for the task had been completed, and I felt my goal was drawing near. Then I heard a little snicker. What was that? I said, and quickly giggled, spread infection in the room. Stop, I said. But it seemed to spread and spread. Stop it, or I won't show you anymore.
We can't believe that you're so dumb to think we needed anyone to show us what we've known about
What?
for years.
I screamed in disbelief, so certain that I was the thief that took away their purity. I said, but what about the other night when she and I were locked so tight and... Laughter drowned me out, so I stopped.
What makes you think it was her?
The mocking voices said with words that sliced me open fast and quick. But I know it must have been because I smelled her heated skin and...
Don't you see there is no she now? Don't you see there is no she now? Don't you see there is no she now? Don't you see there is no she?
saw there was no sheep, but there was only them and me, and they were laughing in my face too loud. So I reached into my pocket, and I'm feeling like a shock exuded from my fingertips along my limbs and up my butt, and focused just below my guts, and made me hold my breath before the blade could fall at last and free me from the anger and the screaming endlessly exploding in my head. So I slit the Holy Union, turning it into a wound that gave departing bled upon the ground. Causing me to fire my passion as I stared into the gash that quivered like a burned and ripped out gun. So great upon my throbbing penis was the pull toward this Venus that there was no thought of it at all. Only all-consuming lust to be inflamed in base disgust and smile about it while I came inside. So I slipped my dick into it, thrusting into pain and spewing blood around the room. I fucked it that much harder, deep and fast. I pushed apart the shoulders that were down below my waist, were slicing up the air as eyes rolled up and teeth prepared. My lips stretched too tight and tried to tear to this sick, distorted fusion. So it came and so did I. Madly with my face contorted, I convulsed and shoved apart the shoulders that I recollect hard, and a ripping, sicking sound of flesh splitting as I drifted towards and just before I hit the floor, a big black hole. I noticed one was rolling over, showing me a smooth, unblemished thigh that ended in a red eruption just below her belly button. But maybe it was only in my mind. But maybe it was only in my mind.